Okay guys, how is everyone doing from a very gloomy, misty moorland over Northern England? I'm on the Haslingden moors in Lancashire, UK. I was going to send the drone up. It is quite calm, but it's starting to go dark now and it's very misty, very cloudy. I'm going to set another trail cam up over this moorland and not have much luck with these trail cams, but I think I'm putting that down to the weather. I did recover 2 from Pendle Hill. I've still got 1 up on Pendle Hill, but we've had a lot of snow and ice recently and that has covered up the lens on these cameras. If it's not the snow, it's the ice. So I think that is stopping things from activating, because they have got a thick layer of frosty ice or snow on them. They have activated, but I think with the weather, the wind and the snowfall, but we'll keep trying. I'm not going to get results straight away with the trail cams. Just going to keep putting them out, collecting them, checking what's on, and at the moment I'll be happy with just some wildlife, deer, anything really, but I am putting these down to see if we can catch this big black cat, but also anything else, anything paranormal, maybe something flying along above the ground up there in the skies that could possibly activate the trail cams. But I think I'm a bit maybe wishful thinking for that, because I think they've got a certain distance in front of them for them to be activated, but certainly animals, possibly paranormal, who knows. Very quiet day. I was thinking of putting this drone up. Like I said, it's coming darker, the mist is starting to come in, very cloudy. Plenty of other opportunities for that when we've got some lovely scenery, some clear skies. So I am going to set this trail cam up in a slightly different area, see if we get any results. Also I've got a new stick for this GoPro, hopefully a bit quieter. I used to use one of them you can put around branches or walls, brick walls, branches, things like that, to get different angles, different views, but quite creaky when you're holding it and walking around, especially when there's a microphone on the GoPro. But not too bad, still got that in the bag in case I need to do that. But this particular holder for the GoPro should be a lot quieter. So not too far from a road here, a little bit of background noise, not perfectly quiet, but love a look at the area to go hiking in and skywatching, and that hopefully is what I'm doing later on, but it's supposed to break and clear. The weather can change so quick in this part of the world, so I'm hoping it does, and I will be doing some live streams again soon. Love doing them, good fluid videos. If there is anything out there, the videos running, it's fluid, we're going to catch it. That's why a lot of these videos have been more fluid, because you're not going to film anything if that camera's off. We'll find a spot for this trail cam. Just want to mention a guy called Wayne and his wife Dawn, who set up a local channel called Brickhead and Mother Wolf. They're getting out into these sort of areas over Pendle Hill a lot. They like it, and on the first few videos they attempted Pendle Hill a couple of times, very bad weather, heavy snow, and I think it wasn't the second or the third video they did the full Pendle circular, ended up at top of Pendle Hill, middle of the night. It was pitch black, deep snow. Well done to them. I think they've recently done a video where they've gone to the Pendle Witch Sculpture Trail in Bali. Looks like they got some new equipment, good flashlight, camera looks better, so I'll leave the link to these guys in the description, and actually bumped into them whilst out shopping the other day, and very nice people they seem, so please do check this channel out, Brickhead and Mother Wolf. It's local, and you think I've got a strong local accent, check these guys out, proper local accent, but you can understand what they're saying, and I think it's great when people get out and they are mentioning in the videos about getting out, trying to encourage other people to do it. So well done, guys. So if you're local, you might have heard of a guy called Mick McLaren. I'm going to get in contact with him. Well, we've already been in contact, and we both want to film together, but I'm just going to get in contact and arrange a date. He does a lot of his filming over the Winter Hill area towards, is it Bolton? So looking forward to that. Mick seems a very experienced guy, very likeable guy, so it'll be a pleasure working and filming with Mick. So I'll leave Mick's link in the description. Well worth checking out his videos. So I'm just having a mooch around the area. That's what they call it in mooch. Here is that a local term when you're just chilling out, walking slowly. Sauntering is another word. Just waiting for darkness to fall. It's starting to go dark now. This particular path is the path I've mentioned many times and on live streams as well, about a big black cat being seen. I'm not going to go on about that, mention it many times in the videos. I am setting up trail cams, so we'll just see what we get on these trail cams. Lovely, quiet little area. Should be a busy year, lots of collabs coming up. Quite a few channels have been in touch with me. I've been in touch with them. Ben 401 Files, supposed to be meeting up with him. A guy called Jamie, meeting up with Jamie. I think he wants to come over the Pendle Hills, possibly stay out the night, we will see. And Anthony from the States said he may be coming over, who has the channel Epic TV. Rough Walkers, a local channel, does a lot of filming over Pendle Hill. We're meeting up with them, so there are more people are getting in touch. I'm getting in touch with them. It's got to be great. I do like my own time. I like my peace and quiet. I like being out on my own, but also good to get out with people. Love the videos when I'm out with my mum. If you checked out the last video, we did a bit of a tour of the Pendle Witch Country. Had a hike from Roughly to Barley. The scenery there was stunning. I don't think I've ever seen Pendle Hill look so beautiful. I'll leave the link in the description for that, do check it out. So it certainly is an eerie old place around here. Definitely got a vibe. It is an old discontinued railway line. Not looked it up yet, but 50 to 80 years since it was last used for that purpose. Lots of sightings, figures, people report the noises of a train station, hustle bustle, tannoy trains. Never heard that yet. This is where I have filmed my last two live streams because of the big cat seen here, hoping to get something. Not yet, but we'll keep trying. So I'm just wandering about waiting for it to go dark, and it does look like that cloud is thinning, but it's supposed to clear up, so I can get some skywatching done on these mirrors. And a few skywatchers lined up as well, with some friends and subscribers starting to do that this year, and I will be putting videos on telling you the dates, locations of any skywatchers. More most likely to be over Pendle Hill. So if you're local, just turn up, you're more than welcome. So this trail cam, decided to leave it down on this path where this black cat was seen, but a lot of dog walkers, so I'm just going to put it back a bit out of the way. Hopefully we'll get something on. Lots of deer around here, even that will be nice. So there we go, all set up. Okay guys, we are out again. I've got this Sionyx camera mounted to the top of this strong flashlight for this landscape, and I've got it on the lower setting tonight because I'm planning to have a look in the skies. It's not perfectly clear, but there are some little breaks. I'll have a look up there, see what we can see moving through the sky. If it does cloud over, I'll put this on full power. We'll concentrate on the landscape, see if we can film this big black cat. Also got a trail camera on me, I'm going to set that up. So let's have a look up here. I'll have to put this light off. So a few stars showing through. I get up on to these mirrors, I can hear an owl up there. I'm going to keep the video fluid again, or at least as fluid as I can do. I'll just get out to these trees a minute, have another look into these skies. Once I get on the mirrors, I'm just going to stop walking about for a bit, relax, film the landscapes. Probably put this Sionyx on full power for that and film these skies, but I'll just check these skies out in a minute. You can see we've got some gaps. It was supposed to be a lot clearer than this tonight, but you can never tell. You can never tell in the UK. We've got this planetary alignment going on. We're hoping for a clear night to get a good view of that, but we may well do, although the forecast isn't really good. It's not that good at all in the next few nights. Not brilliant, but all we can do is try. Right. So much easier filming like this, it frees up my hands, so I can swap this flashlight, which has got this Sionyx mounted on top of it, over to the other hand one. So I'm getting a bit tired. You do get aching when your arms up and you're trying to keep in a position to film things, but the good thing about this, like I said in the other video, it works for the GoPro. I can put that on this and I can put my phone on this for the lives, so we've always got the cameras pointing in the direction of the light. Can get a bit tricky when you're holding the camera in one hand, a flashlight in the other, but a lot better this way. So as you can tell, I've had a little more snow, just a dusting. Let's have a look at these stars before we get into this moorland. So you can see we've got some breaks. It's not perfectly clear, but it's not completely cloudy. Hoping for a real clear skies tonight to have a look at this planetary alignment. We're up to 7 planets are going to align eventually. A few of the brightest ones, Jupiter, Venus and Saturn. You will see Mars and the others, unless it's a real dark sky you've got in a rural area. You may well need equipment or a telescope for them. But I might be wrong, I'm no expert. I'll come out trying to film things unexplained. I've learned a lot about the constellations and the planets over the years, but if I'm wrong about anything, do let me know in the comments. You know, we'll get this setting right. So, like I said, I'll try and be as fluid as I can. I'm going to walk over these Haslingden moors again. I've got a trail cam I'm setting up. I've got a bit of food to entice anything towards it. Big black cats in many times in the area, twice over the last few weeks. But I've done plenty of videos about that. We've got some clear skies. I'm going to be filming them, trying to make it as fluid as possible. Although I've just had to switch the camera off for a second because I realised one of the gloves I've got in my pocket had fallen out. I had to go back and look for it. So sometimes it can't be 100% fluid like I want it to be. Things happen. And I'm sure you don't want 10 minutes footage of me looking for a glove. So we'll head up. I've had more members join, thank you very much. When I get to the top, like I said, I'm just going to sit down a bit, chill out, film the landscapes, possibly put this hill on the highest setting. Hopefully it stays quite clear, we can film the skies. I do want to thank everyone who watches these videos, subscribes and interacts. Really is appreciated. We're getting quite a community now, the channel is growing. A lot of people have commented how they love watching the videos. They can't get out of themselves for various reasons, so they love watching the countryside, such as the Pendle Hill sculpture trail video the other day. And it has encouraged people to get out a lot more and to get equipment and get out skywatching. There are some local channels that have been set up in the area, and people are getting out. They are loving the idea, so that's great. Quick sky check. Just seen something flashing up there, but I'm waiting a minute in case it's a plane just gone behind that bit of cloud. I saw it again, I think it will be. We'll just give it a minute. Love to get a big fireball going across. This is why I'm quite excited about doing more fluid videos. Because in the past when I've stopped recording, I've seen big shooting stars and fireballs, and I've not been recording. I can't see that light appeared. It wasn't a plane, there was something flashing up there. I have to watch this footage back. But you guys let me know what you think. Nice view of Orion and the nebula over there. Let's go. I'm just going to check out this beam. Got this flashlight. I tried to set this Sionyx up just so this beam is showing. It does light up at the bottom of the screen, because when you've got it in full view of this Sionyx, the Sionyx is such a sensitive night vision. It really is just a white light which blocks anything out behind it, which for the Sionyx is no good. It's brilliant for the GoPro and brilliant for the live feed with the phone. So just have a little hike over. I'm on them moors where you've got them farmhouses over there. Let's go to chill for a bit now, have a couple of minutes. I've got a little flask of Southern Comfort, gonna have a little bit of that on a cold night like this. Definitely warms you up. Check round, I'm not on full power, I am on the power setting for the stories, and you can't change the settings whilst you're recording, you've got to stop recording. But I will do that later on, as we've got higher up this moorland, and I'll just sit down for a bit and chill out after doing a bit of sky watching. We'll have another look up there. Just unscrew my Southern Comfort, guys. Lovely on a cold night like this. Get this camera pointing up, give me a second while I have a little sip. See, what you've got to do with this Sionyx, it's a manual focus, and you have it on infinity for up there in the stars. When you go down to the landscape, you just got to turn it slightly, otherwise things are slightly blurred. But if you turn it slightly, you get a good sharp picture. Last time I filmed this, I just kept it on infinity. I thought it's going to be too much hassle keep switching the manual focus. Well, I've decided to try that tonight. Really, it's not much effort, just a little turn as I go from the skies to the landscape, just to give you lot the best possible and sharpest picture I can, but you never know. So I'm just going to turn it slightly, put this flashlight on. One thing I did try in another video, but it's got a very strong beam, you know, like these people use these laser pointers, was trying to signal to anything crossing. Don't think I got results, but you know, it would work if we get the beam on. Actually, the get this light back on as it should be. The beam, I've got this sound that's slightly pointing upwards from the beam. I forgot I've done that on purpose, so the beam doesn't drown out the picture if I do have to use it. So I can't actually do that tonight, but I remember next time maybe I can reset that a little bit. Just checking the focus. These clouds are moving, so maybe I'm better off doing a bit more sky watching now, really, while I can do. Maybe just hover around here for a few minutes. Nothing much going on up there tonight, but you've got to try, don't you? You really do. We'll have a look. All we've got now is this one circle above us, this one little gap, because if I pan around you can see these clouds are moving in, which is a shame, but with the weather we've had recently, the storms, the blizzards, we really haven't had much in the way of clear skies at all. So quite honest with you, for recently it's not too bad. It's a pleasure to see the stars, even if it's just for half an hour or so. So you are enjoying these videos, a lot more fluid. Just keep looking up. Just wondering if I push this Sionyx a bit further back. Will I get this beam? That's slightly better there. Do I get it up in the skies? Maybe there, yes I could. Signal. I'll prefer it more central. Really. Thinking if I do try, keep it pointed up while I do this and just readjust this, and maybe I can get this beam. Maybe I've got it set slightly wrong. Give me a second. We're still recording, so I'm going to check this beam again. That's better. That's not too bad, actually. So if it was to be, yeah, that's the ideal setting. I've got to remember that it was to be up there, and I wanted signal, something I could go through. The settings and at least try. It's all experimental, you know. I want these videos more fluid, and through the videos I used to film, I used to mess about with things and try things out. And I thought maybe it'd be nice for you guys to see what actually goes on. Goes on properly. Plus I set this camera a bit lower, so if I did put a beam onto the landscape, it wouldn't just wash everything out. But it's not really making much difference. So I might as well have this beam more central. Really, that way we can try to signal and maybe see a bit more in this landscape. It's not too bad actually. I think it's more of a problem when you have this Sionyx on its full power. I noticed that the other night. I wasn't actually thinking on this particular setting, it's actually not too bad at all. You can see over to that wall, and there's, just see if we can get to these buttons on the top. Wait a minute, because the buttons are covered up by this rubber band holding this on. If I were to want to get to the buttons. There we go. Zoom in a little to something. We are just going off screen slightly with the beam. To tell when it's fully back there. There's something over there. I think it's probably just just a load of bushes. Carry on. I'm actually quite looking forward to the summer months wandering around again, because you do see a lot more wildlife about: fox, deer, badgers. But enjoy it any time of year, and these stars are a lot brighter in the winter time when you do get clear skies. Just starting to freeze up a bit, this ground. Very, very boggy earlier on. So a minute's old trial and error with mounting this Sionyx like this, just to get it at the right angle to get that beam in frame. But also to have this in frame, I do need to zoom in a little bit. As I zoomed in earlier, it sort of went out of frame. But quite honest with you, with the Sionyx and the way I do these videos, I don't need to zoom into things, but it does pixelate on the software I use to put these videos together and edit them. You can pull this footage much closer if I did want to see it in the distance, and it will probably do a better job and a clearer job than using the zoom. So maybe that is not an issue, that is not a problem. I won't think about that, I don't need to do that. So I'm just getting close to a little spot now where I can just sit down for 5 minutes, maybe change the settings and get this on full power, see if we can see anything in this landscape. Maybe set the trail camera up. So it's a very cold night. You can see the condensation every time I reach this area and I see them eyes. Show you. I see all them eyes, this sheep. Anyways, make me jump for a second. Check round village of Rising Bridge, just down there, about a mile. Anyway, check up, you can see it. And clouds are moving in, unfortunately. They really are. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to second. I'm just going to sit down. What I'm going to do is get this. I thought here's something then. Hear noises when you're out. Just going to get this on full power. So there we go. Clearly see the landscape. because these clouds are moving in, so no point really. Keeping on the other setting for the Skywatch. We're being watched, all these sheep are watching us over there. Yeah, them clouds really are moving in. Don't really like staying too still in this area for too long because there are the farm builders and the farmers and the farm buildings over there who own this land and own these sheep, and with this big bright flashlight on, and I'm just still next to his sheep. I'm wondering what I'm up to. I'm thinking I'm up to no good with the likes of sheep rustling or anything like that, which just happened. Maybe there's a bit of clear sky over there, we'll see. Let's carry on with this at the moment. But what I will do down here, just out the way this farm is set up, this trail cam to swap hands. Good thing about mounting this, I've always got a hand free, it's great, I can swap over and give my arm a rest. So 125 videos of sheep today, because the trail cam was set up over here and the sheep are around. They don't usually go down to the area. I set the trail cam up because I set it up in that area for that reason, but on this occasion they did. But lots of deer over on these fields usually, and the big cat, the big black cat, was sitting really right across this exact part of the field, but getting a bit misty as well again. But this time of year on this moorland, that's what happens. So while I'm walking down here, I'll just get my phone out and I'll just say thank you to the members. This second, that wind is getting up, so I hope the audio is okay. Should my reading glasses on really. Shape Maker, thank you very much, a new member, thank you very much. Shape Maker. Tim B, thank you. Barbara, Benbo, thank you. Susan 71, thank you. Elgin, thank you. Joanne Reddington, thank you. Cliff Fitz John, thank you very much. All Eyes Open, thank you very much. Storm, thank you. Penumbra, thank you. Don't Care, thank you very much, guys, for becoming members. Memberships start from $1.99 a month on level 1, level 2 $4.99 a month, and level 3 $22.99 a month. And the members today have got to see a little video of me collecting the trail cam, and I said I'll reveal the footage, and they got to know that there was 125 videos of sheep on that trail cam. You do get to see the videos early, a few hours early, if not a day early, from when I put them on public. Going to be members only live videos, live chats, and members only videos, behind the scenes photographs, connecting on social media for the higher level, and discussing new ideas for the channel, discussing the channel in general, new ideas for camera equipment, locations, subjects, things like that. But there's a lot going on. Blooper videos quite often, especially when I'm out in this darkness, trip up, fall over. I've got to say the same lines over and over again to camera sometime, because especially when it's cold, you start stumbling your speech. Some people find that quite funny, so I'll put them videos on as well. Right, this trailer cam I'm going to set up down here. One of these days, guys, are going to be walking around here. We'll see this cat running through this field or over Pendle Hill. They've been seen over there, local channel. I swear they saw links over there a week or so ago, but wasn't recording at the time. Just a little walk around, a little adventure. So you can film anything unusual, the landscapes and the skies, as fluid as possible. Just going to get a manual focus on this so I can sort this trail cam out. I'll switch the thing on. There we go, power's up. I'm going to put it on here, try and get these straps out of the way, because I noticed when I filmed that deer, the bit of the strap was just in front of the camera, which is quite annoying, but there we go. Just going to get a few rocks near it. And straps out the way like that. Perfect, and then now, check, I'm picking that up. I'm actually a bit below here, aren't I? So just, there we go. It's better. I thought I was focused in, but I wasn't. So I'm just going to get a bit of cat food. I'm just going to put this down in a second. Give me 1 minute. So we've stayed up. Or maybe we haven't, it's just because the eye always come on. No, we haven't. There's the cat food. Let's leave it. Let's focus back in. Remember where I put it. I might just try and just camouflage it a little more. So I've got the cat food sachet, which yes, is going in my pocket, even though it stinks until I get back, because I don't chuck things around in the countryside. I'm not going to do it on the store setting now, so it's washed over, as you can see. The clouds are around anyway. Watch me walking, because deep water there. Wind is getting up. Cloud is moving in. Who knows what has been caught on camera. I'll just face away from this wind, guys. Just leave it there for tonight. Please do like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments. I'll always reply. It's a community. Get yourself out. Stay safe. Get equipment if you can. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to your members. This wind's getting up. The clouds moving in. I've had a good walk around. I've set up the Sionyx. I've used a bit of cat food, hopefully to lure something in to the front of the camera. Guys, take care. Should be good.